So today we will talk about one really important thing, and that's the question, are the pacts necessary? There is a lot of misconception about the issue. First, what is a pact? A pact is a written agreement sealed in the spiritual world by the human and the spirit. That's the pact. Pacts vary in intensity, power, and repercussions, but different pacts have different strength. One thing which is common for all pacts is that once you make them, it's difficult to break them or negate them. Pact is not a one-way street. When you make a pact, you actually swore an oath to work together with the spirit on some issue. Let me elaborate. Once you make a pact, all of your desires will not be fulfilled, and all of your dreams won't manifest in a second. What will actually happen is you will receive the opportunity from the spirit to work together with the spirit on your issue and receive a special treatment for manifestation of that issue. And in return, you will have to do for the spirit what you obligated yourself to do. And that's what the pact is. There is one really big misconception about the pact, and that's the possibility of selling your soul. Such a thing doesn't exist, and as I said previously, in my previous videos, your soul belongs only to you and nobody can take it from you. Your soul is your existence and you cannot stop existing. Now, I want to talk about something really serious today, about which I didn't talk before. And that's the nature of the operations of pact making. Here is the thing. Once you make a pact, you open a gateway in your life. And that gateway bombards you with the energy which corresponds to the energy current of the spirit you made the pact with. You need to understand that those operations are alchemically extremely complex and they shouldn't be taken lightly. It is my personal opinion that making pacts is not for everyone, and you should have at least 2 years of magical experience before attempting pacts. When I mean 2 years of magical experience, I mean 2 years of daily magical practice, evocation, invocation, etc. So I will give you here the example of one pact. So one of my clients wanted me to forge for her, on her behalf, a pact with Belial, and I started working with Belial on her case and gave her the instructions. And then yesterday I called Belial to ask for terms of the pact. And Belial told me that pact actually isn't necessary at all. The person only needs to, how I can say, worked with Belial on a daily basis without skipping ritual even a single day, and to work towards her issue, and her issue will be resolved. Now, she should, according to Belial, invoke Belial every day, and invocation of Belial should be channeled and put on this channel. That's what Belial wanted. And so, invocation of Belial is coming, and I will film it soon and upload it on my YouTube channel. That's what I have to do. What the person who hired me for the work has to do is she has to invoke Belial on a daily basis and work with him on a daily basis towards manifestation of her issue. And Belial said specifically that any form of a written pact isn't necessary in this case. Now, I am guessing that the reason why he said this is because pact is actually a serious alchemical endeavor which permanently transformed the soul. So Belial kinda wanted to prepare the individual without transforming her alchemically in an enormous way, because pacts actually permanently change the soul, and if you make them properly, there is really intense alchemical change which is difficult to reverse. So people should really be careful about the pacts. Now, regarding the invocation of Belial, many people reported many things regarding the invocation of this particular spirit, but his invocation seemed to either give the feeling of extreme protection or extreme raw aggression to the person who is invoking, depending on the situation and depending on the aspect of Belial invoked. Now, I kinda do not understand why Belial shifts like this. So, he's shifting, and the reason why he shifts is not my cup of tea. But I kinda came to understanding that, especially if you want to make a pact with Belial, it creates a permanent alchemical change, which transforms the character, it transforms the mind, and it transforms the body. And also regarding work with Belial, if a female wants to work with Belial, I suggest that female performs the following ritual. So what you do is you call Belial until you feel him in a sacred space, and then what you do is you take the glass of water and you command Belial to consecrate the glass of water, and then you take your blood, put it into that glass of consecrated water, and then tell Belial once again to consecrate the water. And once you see that water is consecrated by Belial for a second time, then what you do is you drink the water, and then you say the Belial to fill you with his essence. Controversial part of this is, since blood is mentioned, the best blood to be put into the water in this manner is menstrual blood. But if for somebody this is too controversial, ordinary blood from the finger can be put as well into the water for the water to be consecrated for the second time. So this is what Belial told me for people, especially females, to do if they want to work with him. If any aspects are controversial in this ritual, you can ask me for instructions, or you can substitute menstrual blood with the blood from the hand if you want. Now, males can perform this ritual too, and I did it on multiple occasions, and it's same as you would do it if you are a female. You just cannot use menstrual blood because you don't menstruate as a male. So that's a short Belial ritual given to you today, ladies and gentlemen. So let me say it once again. You raise the space, you call Belial. After Belial arrives, then you take the glass of water. Then you say Belial to consecrate the glass of water. He consecrates the glass of water. Then you call Belial and build his energy even more. Then, when his presence is really dense in the room, you tell him to consecrate the water even more. And then you put your blood into the water. Then you call Belial for the third push to build even more of his energy. And then you tell to Belial to consecrate the water the final time. And this is all one ritual, and this is all one conjuration. How do you know when to tell him to consecrate the water additionally? Well, during evocation, there are certain stages. You will call spirit will kinda be there, spirit will be present, and you will feel it. And then you will kinda reach a point in which you feel kinda a little bit exhausted. What you do then is you say Belial to consecrate the water and proceed with the ritual. When you reach that wall again, in which you feel a little bit exhausted, you say him to consecrate the water again, and he will do. And then, when you put your blood into the water and start going through the third threshold of this rite, his energy will become really intense. And then, after you tell him to consecrate the water the third time, he will do it, and you will feel a lot of his energy radiating from the water. And what you will do is you will simply drink that consecrated water, which is filled with his energy to the core, and then you will tell him to fill you personally with his essence in an extreme way, and he will do that. And that will be extremely powerful way of connecting with Belial. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. I also want to say that evocation of Belial will be in description of this video. So please check it out for the instructions on how to evoke Belial. This noses from the video should be used in conjunction with Belial invocation and evocation. And evocation will be given to you in the description of this clip. So thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.